Shalom, shalom. First thing I want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Baal Shem, Al Shai, Baal Shem Rakak. Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to you brothers pushing this word with truth, sincerity, with charity. All right, so basically, something real quick, man. Through the spirit, I was sitting there playing the game, and spirit kind of just hit me, man. This real milk. All right. They say if the Lord color don't matter, if the Lord color don't matter or what he looked like, why does it state what he looked like? And why did they change it if it didn't matter? Why would they change the way the Lord looked like if it didn't matter? Why would the scriptures say what he looked like if it didn't matter? If what the Israelites looked like if it didn't matter? All right? That's a key point, man. Because now look, I'm going to go to the internet. All right? Okay, I'm going to go to the internet and type in all right, now this is just layman's term, right? So we gon' now look at his color. All right, look at his color. All right, iconoclasm, whitewashed. You type in Jesus, this is what you see. All right, this is what you see. All right, this is what you see. Caucasians. Let's take it a step forward further. Caucasian. They show you Caucasians. Look at this. You gave one as a dark skinned man. Okay, you got one right here. All right. I'm actually gonna screenshot this. But mainly all of the pictures that you pop up, even the prophets. And look at this. Look at they show you this homosexual stuff right here when you type up the Israelites. All right. When you put in King David. All right. Let me even type in. I typed in Paul the Benjaminite. All right, now, first picture that popped up is dark skin, which is on point. Froze and beard, look like Israelites. But now look, all Edomites. All right. But when you read the scriptures, it say that they mistook Paul for an Egyptian. All right. If they mistook Paul for an Egyptian, all right, I mean, it's really the Sudanians. All right. This was the Egyptians, the Sudanians. All right. So if Paul was mistaken for a Benjaminite, that means Paul was a dark-skinned man. All right. And you can just type this in. All right. But clearly, they show you Caucasians, when you type in, all right. So now we're gonna get scriptures. Okay. So this is Revelations 1:13. All right. It said, and in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girded about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool. So his head, his afro, and his beard was white and woolly. All right. As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if it burned in the furnace, and his voice the sound of many waters. All right, so his feet like unto fine brass, if they had burned in the furnace. All right, so that's common sense. You take anything and you burn it, what color is gonna get? It's gonna get dark, and if it's bronze, it goes even darker, almost black looking, but it's really like a dark brown. If you burn brass, it goes to a real dark brown. It's like oxidizing. All right. You look up oxidizing when you burn the metal and change it to a darker shade of the color that it is. All right. So here it is. If the scriptures just said that when John had seen his feet, all right, all right, and his feet was of a bronze color. Whoa, there we go. All right, bronze color. It was if it was burnt in a furnace. So the Lord was a dark-skinned man. All right, the Lord was a dark-skinned man. So where did this guy come from? Right? Who was this guy? All right, who is this guy right here? Who is this guy right here? This is not a dark-skinned man. This is not a guy. His color is not even bronze, let alone as if it burnt in a furnace. His hair is not white, and his eyes are not as a flame of fire. All right? His hair is not white and woolly, man. This is what they show you, man. And this is clear indications that it does matter. All right? It does matter what color the Lord is. All right? Because why would they change it? All right? Now I'm going to get another one. All right? All right, this is Songs of Solomon 1:5. I am black but comely. So Solomon just said, I'm black. And it means black. And really mean he was dark, man. He was a dark-skinned man. He said, but comely, but beautiful. All right, O ye daughters of Jerusalem. All right, so all you descendants, all right. It said daughter, girl, adopted daughter, daughter-in-law, sister, granddaughters, female, cousin, child, cousin, polite address to destiny of one particular place. All right, but this really talking about the descendants, all right? The descendants, all right, of Jerusalem as the tents of Kedar. Now he's explaining. Now I call, and Kedar is actually Quadar, which means dark, all right? You know what I mean? So Quadar, you know, I call my son that because he's dark, all right? It says it says, I am black but comely. He said, I'm black and beautiful. O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. So Solomon just said, I'm black like the tents of Kedar. I'm black like the curtains of Solomon. Which, you know what I'm saying? So you saying I'm black like my curtains. I'm black like the tents over there. All right. So who was them Caucasian guys, man? Who was them red guys, man? Who was these red guys? Let me type it. Let me even type this in. All right. Look at this. Caucasians. They showing you Caucasians. And in every Edomite rulership, it has never been a Caucasian that had anything which you was called beautiful like what Solomon was doing. Only Israelites build like that, man. All right. No Edomite has even come nowhere near, hey, like the scriptures say about Solomon's beauty, man. How he arrayed a lot of stuff, man. How he built his kingdom, how he built the kingdom, man. How he built up Jerusalem, how he built his temple. But ain't nobody, man. That was a feat, man. It was so beautiful, man. All right. Esau don't have that type of what you call creativity inside of him, man. If they do have a house that's beautiful, Israelite designed it. All right. So, and I'm gonna get this last one. All right. This is Job. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get Daniel's. I think it's 10 and 5. It's like it. All right. All right. It says, I lifted up. This is Daniel 10 and 5. It says, then I looked, this Daniel 10 and 5, then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. His body also like the beryl, all right, which is it said a yellow jasper stone, really like like a greenish yellowish whatever. All right, it says a certain man. It says a certain man who clothes in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. You know, it says his body also like the beryl, and his face as appearance of lightnings. Look, and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet like the color to polished brass. All right. And the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude. All right. Not who did Daniel see? Read Revelation 13. See the same thing. All right. It's I Daniel alone. It's a vision for the men that saw the It says, and I Daniel alone saw the vision. For the men that were with me saw not the vision, but I great quakening fell upon me, so that they fled to hide themselves. All right. You know, so Daniel was the only one seeing it. The Lord opened his eyes to see it. All right. Who did he see, man? He seen the Lord. All right. Now, all right. All right. It's Daniel 7 and I'm gonna start at 9. Now this talking about the Most High. All right. It says Daniel 7 and 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the ancients of days did sit, which is talking about Yahweh, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. Now, when you ever see a Caucasian with woolly hair, man? All right, like hair like a a sheep, man. That wool like hair, man. Right? Hey, man. Look, man. This is talking about. Hey, man. This, if it didn't matter, why does the scripture say what he looked like, man, and describe Israelite men, or what you would call today a black man? All right, who's the power in the power and the God of the Negroes, Latins, and Native Americans, man. All right, because all through those tribes, we all got that. You know, I just seen one today in the eyeglass place, man. All right, you know, he had woolly hair, man. If I'm not mistaken, he was speaking Spanish. He had to been like Dominican, Puerto Rican, one of them. You know. It says, "Who throne I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the ancient of days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. A fiery stream issued forth." Well, that's pretty much the point. All right. So, hey, man, look, man. And I'm going to just say that, man. If it didn't matter, why I say it. All right. And, you know, I'm going to read this last one. All right. Read this last one. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So when you go to this, when you go to, he covered the faces of the judges. That's why King Solomon today in their history books looks like a Caucasian. That's why the Lord, Yahushua, they paint him as a Caucasian. That's why King David, all right? All right? That's why King David, all right? They what? What? They do what? They make him look like what? A Caucasian, man. Because he covered the faces of the judges, man. All right? And who did that? Esau, Edom, man. The so-called white man. The troglodytes, all right? The Caucasians, the cave dwellers from the Caucasus Mountains, man. The son of perdition did it. All right? So with that, hope it was edifying. Want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai Bashem Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you brothers pushing this word with true sincerity and with charity. Shalom. Look at this. Salakia. They even show Goliath as a goddamn Edomite. Goliath was a damn Canaanite. I matter of fact, let me make sure. He wasn't a Canaanite, but he was a. Let me see. He was a Philistine. So like it, he was a Philistine. All right. Come on, man. Goliath was a Philistine, man. And they showed Goliath. Let me type this in real quick. All right, let me type this in. Esau want to be everybody so bad. Esau want to be everybody so bad. Esau want to be everybody so bad. Esau don't want nobody to get no type of history or nothing. You know what I mean? Let me see. Look at that. If I'm not mistaken, it look like they got froze with the bandanas on their head. You know. But hope that was edifying. Want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai Bashem Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you brothers pushing this word with true sincerity with charity. Shalom in the Bible ball.